With a mouth caul, you want to get, you want to be sure that the caul fits up in the roof of your mouth really well. They do make some youth size cauls, some smaller frame cauls that are good for women or children, but you know, a man can also use it as well. I've got some that I use that just feel better to me in the roof of my mouth as a smaller caul than some of the bigger ones do. You know, if you need to trim it down some, you know, just put it up in your mouth and just kind of get familiar with it, and then figure out, you know, just take a little bit at a time off. Don't take a whole bunch because you may take more than you need. So just take a little bit at a time off. I prefer either a 2 or a 3 reed caul. Just that's my preference. They're easier to blow in my opinion. Some people like a, you know, 4 with a hard notch cut in it. This is one of the cauls that I really like. It's got what's called a V cut in it. It's you know, it's a little rasp to it, very easy to run. This is a 3 reed caul, and you know, I've used what's called a bat wing cut. They're pretty good cauls to use too. Like I said, I prefer a 2 or a 3 just because they're a little easier to run. You don't have as many reeds to get unstuck when you try to use them. To store them after the season, I prefer to take mine out, wash them real good under the sink. Some people put mouthwash on them. I don't do that. I just wash mine off, and then I'll take little pieces of toothpick, or else those little flosser things that you use for your teeth, and cut them in pieces and just stick them between the reeds. Put them back in the case and just put them in the refrigerator up in your butter dish spot up there, and just leave them in there until the next season. They'll be good as new. Get them out, put some water on them, put them in your mouth, and they'll run just like new. So I can usually get 3 or 4 seasons out of a mouth caul. Some people use 1 a season. So